Day 10 plus 4, day 14. All right, so I really am excited to make this video for a couple reasons. One, it was an amazing day today. It felt really good. Two, tomorrow is my first day back to work, okay, after having 2 weeks off. Not everybody gets that, but for me, it's a big deal. And three, because it's 2 weeks. Things in sevens, you know? It's 2 weeks. 1 week was an amazing milestone. Oh, and the other reason is you probably noticed I finally got a haircut, you know? It's a little poofy, but I got less hair. Look at that. Beard line is cut. Huh? Very patchy, but I'm going to keep letting it grow in. So anyways, did I mention these are for myself so I can look back on these later? So if someone happens to find this, just know I'm just kind of messing around when I say that. But the most important thing is that I have not taken suboxone in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Let that sink in for a moment. I feel really good. I feel a lot better than I thought I would, okay? I've had the ups, I've had the downs, but this is what I can say at the end of 2 weeks is my body is like 4% back to normal. And I assume in 1 more week, which is going to be my last video, I've decided day 21 is my final video. That at that time I will probably be like, yeah, I'm 99% back. I'm sure there'll be tiny little 1% here, but I wouldn't even notice. I mean, at that point, it's like, do I even know myself? I've been on suboxone for 8 years. Like, what do I really know, you know? Last night I was having a hard time. If you watch day 13, like, it's a pretty weird video, but I had to get up and dance around like a lunatic because I couldn't even sit still. Today there's like a sense of calmness in my life because I know I'm going back to work tomorrow. I'm starting my workout. I told myself I'd give myself 2 weeks, 14 days. I'm a very active person. I was running 5 miles a day, 3 days a week before I started, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, over 5 miles, 5.1-ish. But that's the thing. I'll do a 5 mile run. Like it's like, you know, not even that fast, 10-minute miles. It's like 50 minutes. But if you're getting up in the morning, I'm just wanting to run somewhere for 30 minutes and run back, and I'm doing big up, down hills, whatever. You get the point. It's like, it's on the side of a road, so it's just natural terrain. It's a lot easier to run on a treadmill, I'll tell you that. But regardless, I was a very active person, so I know I don't look it. I'm not like super strong or awesome, but, you know, tomorrow I get to go back to the gym and start working out and really pushing everything, pushing my body a little bit. And I think that my biggest issue I have right now is sleep. And what I thought to myself was a good workout and getting up early is the best medicine or medication that I can take to help me with that, okay? First of all, when I work out is the morning. So if you get up at 5, and even though this morning I woke up at like 7:30, I got to sleep in. If I had to get up at 5 and then I go to the gym 5:30 or 6, I don't know, I work out for a few hours before work. I hit the sauna, whatever, change, feel fresh, go on my day. I've never gotten to do that. In 8 years of being clean off opiates, I've never been able to do that because I've been on Suboxone. Like, I would do it and be all right. Well, this is the first morning tomorrow, so I'm very excited tonight. The first morning I get to wake up at 5. I feel very clear-headed. I'm not on any drugs. I'm ready to start my day. I'm not waiting to take a medicine to start my day. I'm excited to go driving in the morning when it's dark out, go to the gym, see all the other people that are up early, start running on the treadmill, start lifting some weights, then going to steam room, the sauna, putting on fresh clothes and being like, let me grab a coffee and let's head to work and like find something that we love to do, you know, find something that I'm passionate about and do it. So, God, like, that's just exciting to me. And that should excite you too, because if you've made it this far, or if you're even considering getting this far, just know this is how I feel in 2 weeks in, and the bad days have not been that bad, okay? As I say, it's lower highs and higher lows. Think about that. Everything's getting back to equilibrium. You're not going to have great days. You're not going to have shit days. You're just going to have days, okay? I've said that before, but, you know, obviously, living clean, you will have ups and downs still, but they're not opiate or Suboxone induced, okay? So, and I think that there's a healing process through this. It's not just abstinence from Suboxone is not going to get you to probably be the happiest. For me, it's not about abstinence from the drug. I feel a sneeze coming on. I'm still sneezing a lot, which is fine. I don't think I'm gonna sneeze. Feels like it's like on the tip of my nose. Oh dear. Wow, that's a weird feeling. It's like right there. Okay, I'm just gonna keep going. Ugh. Anyways, that's some weird stuff that you'll have to get used to, but it's not about just, abstinence does not equal recovery. That's something they say. So just because you're like, oh, I'm not using blah, 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 doesn't mean that you're necessarily going to be in a great mood. Doesn't mean that you're going to be a good person. Doesn't mean that you don't use suboxone and you go kick your dog when you get home or beat your wife or do something fucking nuts, okay? That is not a balanced and happy life. So just consider the reason that I'm able to be more positive through these videos is because I have a positive relationship with, you can say, a counselor, a girlfriend, an acupuncturist, a doctor, a support system, friends, family members, spiritual, emotional, mental, physical. I took care of my body before this. That's a huge part. If you sit around all day, your body is not active or used to doing stuff. First of all, where are you getting your endorphins from? I don't care, like maybe you play video games, whatever. Like for me, it's hard to do that because that's not a good thing. So if you're either not eating healthy or working out or something, it's going to be a lot harder for things to push out of your body. Because your body's, it's Newton's law, like how bodies in motion stay in motion, objects and not in motion tend not to move. So if you're like, how I used to be when I was using, and you're a fat slob on the couch playing Call of Duty every day, your odds are when you get off Suboxone, you're going to be sitting a lot. You're going to be doing very little effort things. And you're going to say how hard everything is because you're already used to being like, no offense, but a little bitch. If you're someone that goes out and works out every morning, runs every day, does stuff, pushes your body, does things to kind of be like that, your withdrawal symptoms, I think, because you're gonna feel impatient. You're gonna want to kind of do stuff, which is what I try to find ways to walk still. I try to find ways to go sweat at the sauna or the hot tub or take a bath. You're going to want to do things and get out more. So for me personally, that helped my mindset. So just keep that in mind. I don't think it's about not using the drugs. This is just coming to me at day 14 as my mind is getting a lot clearer every day. I think it's more to do with outside of the drug. The drug was the crutch that I used to get me to the point, probably 2, 3 years, 4 years, where I could start establishing all these other support systems in my life and make sure I did it right. Some people can only do it, they can do it after 1 year. For me, it took multiple years to get to that point. So I'm just grateful for that. Tomorrow is a new chapter in my journey. I get to tell you guys how work was, but it's been 2 weeks, so like work shouldn't be an issue. It should be a blessing. It should make the time go quicker, if anything. Even though today I went to the gym. I walked to fill my fitness ring. So probably 2, 3, 4 miles in the morning. I think it was 4 miles. Yeah, about 4 miles in the morning I walked. 12 o'clock, I jump into my counselor meeting. My counselor is awesome. He's telling me tips for when I go back to work and things that I'm kind of stressed about, and just kind of someone there to make sure I'm not crazy. That's not a family member. That's not a girlfriend. That's not somebody that's biased or wants something from me. And not that my family or my girlfriend does, but like they see things a certain way. And with him, it's very like business. Like he can say, well, this may be the best thing for you, or that may, like he's literally paid to know only what's best for me, not what's best for him, is to take my situation and kind of just listen. And it's good to have somebody like that you can bounce an idea off. Even if you think you have someone in your life, I would still recommend at least seeing a counselor. I'm usually against that stuff. I don't know why. I think I'm like too cool for mental health, which is not smart. No, nobody's too cool for that. And at least see if you jive with him first before making that decision. That's what I'll tell you. Because I ended up jiving with him. I liked having someone to talk to. All right. Anyways, where the hell was I going? Just like that. It's gone. But the point is that I got advice from him on how to handle going to my job tomorrow and things like that. I just remembered walking 4 miles, counselor at 12, race to the gym, got to go to my little sauna, steam room, hot tub, whatever else, routine, shower, went right to the barber shop, gave me a little trim up, nothing crazy. I mean, just ignore the beard, but just a normal little like, whatever, trim up. Beard line, do this, let it see if it can grow in, whatever. That's it. After that, I went to an NA meeting. That's why it's so late. It's almost 9:30. Went to an NA meeting, and I got to share some of my story, but more importantly, I got to hear other people's stories. So, what I realized day 14 is that this platform is not about me, that I will only feel good about this platform is if I'm sharing other people's message. My story is not that good, at least I think, because I've heard it so many times. Like, I am selfish. I want to hear other people's stories. So if you are in this community and you have a story to share, please, 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 please reach out to me. I would love to do a video. I would love to do an interview, and I would post it on this channel. Just know that, with your permission. So I really just want to spread awareness and show people that addicts are just normal people in normal lives, in normal positions. And it can be anonymous. You can use a fake name. I don't really care what. I just want to, I want to humanize what an addict is and who an addict is, because I think that they're all around us and everybody knows somebody now that's an addict, and it's kind of like they're real people. And there's a lot of stigma where they think, oh, they chose to live like this, they deserve it, they chose to do this, whatever it may be. They keep putting the drugs in their system. Like, I want them to see that it's normal people. I want them to understand kind of how they started and what happened. So if you think you have a story, even if you think it's not good, I would love to do an interview, because even if you think it's not good, there's going to be lots of people out there who will think it's good, and I will ask you very good questions. And I mean, I don't know actually what I would ask you, but I'm assuming I would ask you good questions, like an interview, so you would have a chance to talk about freely. It's not about me. I want to know about your story. So if you have something like that, let me know. If not, then that was just a waste of your time for the last minute and a half. So anyways, day 14, 2 weeks. I feel amazing. I'm excited to go jump in bed. I feel like a kid before Christmas. You jump in bed, pull the covers up. I'm like, I can't wait to wake up tomorrow and go to work. Weirdest thing ever. I'm just happy. I'm grateful. I'm blessed. And I feel good. And I just am glad to bring you guys for the journey, because, as I always say, I'm not anybody special, okay? I am a random white guy in Maryland that lives in the suburbs, that just couldn't do things in moderation. It would always go too far, to the point where I would hurt myself, and everybody around me, I would burn that bridge. They didn't want anything to do with me. If I'm walking on the street and you see me, you're going to the other side of the street. It was that bad, okay? People don't want to take my calls. Like, all I would was take, and never give. So this is my version of giving back, and it's not these videos. These are for me. It's very selfish. Maybe someone will find these, but in reality, I want to use some kind of platform where I showcase other people's stories and give what I have to others, because the only way you can keep what you got is by giving it away. Day 14, today's a victory, because I didn't put any drugs in my body. So I'll leave you with that. I love you guys. We'll have a really good update tomorrow. I can feel it.